What's up, everybody? Back up in Northern California, and as you can see, we got some redwoods here, surrounded by them. But we also got snow. And this is one of my locations. I'm a point with my peanut butter sandwich. Right down that way is the beach, not too far down, and that's where I find a lot of the structures and stuff. And my roommate, there's a little path up this way. There's some residential areas here, but there's a path that goes up to a watershed, and he found a teepee structure. And I thank him for taking a picture of it, and he posted it on his Instagram, and I shared it with a couple of people privately. And yesterday I tried to make my way up there, but went down the wrong path. And up here, and I'm sure in many places, you go down the wrong road and you never know what might happen. So I turned around and came back. I was supposed to go a little further up, and we're about to head down south now to the southern part of the county. And everyone's been talking Murder Mountain, and I finally saw it, and I stayed hooked. I saw the whole series, and a lot of it is pretty much on point. And we're up in that area, you guys. That's actually one area I concentrate on. I've shown a lot of structures down in the redwoods, but once you go up in the hills, that's where I get my my orbs, and just a lot of strange stuff has happened up that way besides the Murder Mountain thing, which is very sad. And but at the same time, Netflix or whoever put that together, they've been doing a pretty good job. There's a few things that I might question, and you'd be surprised. I know some of the people that came out in the documentary, and I'm waiting to see what comes out in the next season, and I'm gonna talk about it a little more as we head down south, and maybe I'll do another video on our way up. But if you look closely to the documentary, you'll see one of my logos slapped up there on a sign, possibly. And I didn't do that. Someone out there did. So that was cool to see. And yeah, man, that's our squatching areas. You don't know. There's not only Sasquatch, and they got into the missing people, and we're gonna get into that more. The lady that was looking for her daughter, I've spoken to her. I've been passing out flyers, and I'll get into it deeper. This is just a quick vid, touching base with you guys, letting you know I'm back in it, and we're gonna touch on some things, and yeah, hopefully we find some tracks in the snow out here. And I know too, maybe people in the East Coast, this is not much, but for being on the coast here, this is a lot. This is a lot of snow. So I'm sure heading up the hills, it's gonna be a lot thicker. And yeah, as you get higher, I'm sure there's gonna be more of the snow. So we'll be safe on our way up, and stay tuned, everybody. Shots out to Colorado Bigfoot, Colorado Forest Beings, Eileen over in Ontario, Southern Ontario Sasquatch, Angeles Sasquatch. I always keep you all in mind and in heart. And yeah, I'm ready to get back in it, see what types of activity we're having going on, or we might be having going on. And so yeah, right up here, I think is the next spot, right behind the houses. And there's a town a little further north where they've experienced, a family was experiencing activity with some Bigfoots, and it got a little scary, peeking in windows and knocking, and yeah, very interesting stuff. I've spoken to a few people. Some said that it wasn't true, but I wouldn't doubt it. Here, look, see how thick it is right here. could hide anywhere. So this is just a quick little rant, just saying what's up to everyone. There's a lot more of you out there that I stay in touch with, and just want to say what's up to everyone. Hope everyone's doing well, and stay tuned.